Okay, I think we are all online. Sandy, hi! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, we got you all on board. Looks like you figured out how to get Zoom on there. Oh, and here goes mine. Oh, there you go, you're going in and out. Hi, Sandy. Hi. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for joining me for Transformation Tuesday's chair yoga. You got your chair ready? You got your sacred space? How's everyone doing today? Got the scopers, we're got the Zoom going. Coming into full moon energy, just in time for Cinco de Mayo. Can you hear me? Oh no, maybe you're, check your audio settings. Sandy, click on your icon picture and go to settings and go to audio. And it might be in your computer as well. Yeah, you might have to, we've run into this problem before on a few students that have connected for the first time, is getting their audio set up through the app if you're on Zoom. But yeah, I'll have to keep messing around with it, and if not, just follow along. It's pretty easy. It'll be a feel-good stretch today. Yes, Taco Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Today we get to reflect and project our intentions for what we want our own personal reality to be, and in this isolation and confinement, it can keep us feeling restrained and constricted. So let's use this opportunity to go in and explore the thousands of uncharted regions within ourself. Okay, let's go ahead and come onto the seat. We're gonna get settled into ourselves. Come onto the edge. Bring your hips all the way to the edge of the seat and drawing your heels underneath your knees, toes in front of the heels. Let's take a few deep breaths into our body. Inhaling through the nose and exhale, relax the shoulders. 2 more. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the shoulders. Good. 1 more big breath in through the nose and exhale. And now as you close your eyes, begin to dial into the space. And we'll begin by giving honor to our ancestors, thanking them for their guidance and wisdom, and sending out a ping to our future highest self, strengthening our condition and dialing ourselves into this space. Sandy, just get into a nice, comfortable position and breathe. I wish I knew sign language. You're doing great, and we'll figure it out. I'll have Corey come over and help you take a look at your settings. All right, we'll get on board. We are learning as we go. The world is ever evolving, and so are we. Here we go. Let's ride the wave of our breath. So let's go ahead and set your intention now. And take a moment to decide what kind of experience you'd like to have and what you'd like to focus most on your practice today. Tuesday's power represents will, determination, strength, courage, and perseverance, which I think we can all relate to right now. Now let's go ahead and take a deep breath into our intention. Hold it in that sacred space of your heart. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths all together. Exhaling the air out. Inhale, press down through the feet. Reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, firm palm press. Draw the energies within. 2 more big breaths. Inhaling to rise. Reach beyond. Exhale to harmonize. 1 more big breath. clearing out the space around you. Exhale, thumbs to third eye. Deep bow in honor to that intention. Now let's go ahead and come into cat-cow. Arms all the way up to the top, and bring your hands in front of you and cross one arm above the other. Good. Yep, you got it. Make a fist. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Yes. Exhale, start to roll the arms down, through, and under. Yep, you got it. Few more times, cat-cow. Inhale, and start to wake up the lower back. Exhale, pull the belly in. We're just going to work through the shoulders. Inhale, lengthening as we open up the chest. Exhale, start to curl the tailbone under. Pull the elbows in, nice and gentle. Starting to breathe into the joints, especially around the wrists, the elbows. One more here. Now we're going to shrug and hold. Press the feet down into the floor as you pull the elbows in and round your shoulders away from each other. Elongate the neck. Deep breath. Exhale, release, reach it all the way forward, up, and relax the shoulders down. Now let's start to wake up the whole body. Get any tension, any stagnant energy. Let's come into the other side. Inhale, arms up, bringing the arms forward, and see if you were paying attention. Bring the opposite arm on top. Yeah. Create a fist, interlace the fingers. Inhale to stretch as we open up the rib cage. Exhale. This is going nice and slow. We're going to check in with our body and start to come out of long-held holding patterns. And the most important thing is taking this time to connect to your breath. Allowing your breath to lead your movement. And with every move you make, you're either breathing, inhaling, or exhaling. So it's okay if you're a little off on my cues. The cues will come in time as long as you're consciously breathing here. And we're going to keep the breaths in and out through the nose. Okay, let's hold this last round. Shrug and hold and pull the belly in. Hug the hip bones together. Round the shoulders down your back as you pull up, elongating the neck. Slowly start to come out. Let's unwind all the way up to the top. And release. Okay, go ahead and shake the feet out. Now we are going to inhale and just come into prayer here so we can wake up. I'm gonna start with the right foot. I've got the left one out. I'm mirroring you. You know the rights and lefts. So go ahead and kick one heel out on the ground. And we're gonna lean back here. Hinge at the hips, pull the pelvic wall up and in. Now interlace your fingers and press all the way down the leg. Lift through the sky, lean back, let your abdominals catch, and press. Now what we're doing here is we're signaling to the body how we want our energy to flow, and breathing into every single corner here. We're going to work through the shoulders, palm press down through the foot, extension over the leg, pulling the energy in, pressing it out. Good. Waking up the body. We've got a few more here. Here we go. Yeah, you're doing nice. All the way up now. Now slowly start to side twist. Good. Over the bent knee. Good. So you've got one leg extended out and you're twisting in the opposite direction. Good. And allowing your spine to settle in and settle down. Now take the front hand and flip the palm to face out, placing gentle pressure on the outside of the knee. Inhale, back arm comes all the way up. and over to the side. So now we've got a twist, a side bend, and leg extension all happening at the same time. Breathing into all of these spaces. And exhale, slowly start to release the hand back down. You want to unwind nice and slow back to face forward. Exhale, pull the right foot in. Good. Taking it nice and easy here. Let's shake out any tension and take a deep breath. Inhale, press down through the feet. Exhale, centering. Now go ahead and start to take the other foot, point, flex, and roll the foot out. Let's get some energy moving through it, setting it down on the floor. Interlace the fingers. Try a counterintuitive grip this time. Opposite thumb on top. Lean it back and press forward all the way down. Up and around, and go nice and slow. We want to naturally come in to opening up the body. So there's never any forcing, pushing, pulling, or straining. Just breathing your way into it. Good. Gently poking and prodding the tissues to life. And also checking in with any imbalances in the body. So seeing how your left side feels compared to your right side. So if your left side is tighter, that's your water. And it needs a little bit of balancing. And if it's your right side, that's your fire, your action, which needs a little bit of balancing. So you can recalibrate just by checking in with the right and left side of your body. Seeing what's happening today, and every day is different. Good, just a few more here. Let's symbolize how we want the breath and energy to move. One more. All right, we're going to stop here up at the top. Side twist towards the opposite direction. And settle down in the lower back. Now beginning to sit nice and tall here as you relax from the lower spine, because that's where you want the twist to begin. So letting the abdominals relax for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. And take your front hand, flip it to where the palm faces out, and gently press it on the outside of the knee. Back arm all the way up to the sky and over. Now stay here. Staying there and breathing. There we go. Exhale to very gently, slowly come out, unwind, taking your time. Inhale to lengthen, keep the length in the bottom spine, all the way up and out, and pull the left foot in. Let's go ahead and shake it out. Good. Inhale, all the way up, nice tall spine. Exhale, hands to knees, forward fold. Gently press on the tops of the knees as you roll the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Two more. Inhale, lean the chest forward. Now use your core. Exhale, pull the belly in, roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. We want to get the energy moving from the base of the spine, rolling it all the way up through the crown of your head. Now coming into Gaga Utkatasana. Inhale, arms all the way up. Keep the length, plug in the shoulders, and separate your feet about shoulder width distance apart. Exhale, bring the elbows together. Good. Forearms, wrist, palms, fingertips to touch. Widen the shoulder blades away from each other. Now lift up your toes. Go ahead and flex your toes up to the sky a few times. You want your weight down into the heels and keep your knees right above the heels to protect your joints. Good. Now we're going to slowly start to draw the toes in. Lift the heels up. Press down into the mounds of the feet and grip with the big toes. Here we go. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Hinge at the hips. Pull the belly in. Let the abdominals catch. Feel that connection. Exhale. Hinge forward. Keep the length in the lower spine as you come down. Outstretch the arms and lengthen the fingertips towards the ground. Gajah Utkatasana, elephant chair. Inhale, pull the elbows back up. Upper body leans back. Extension through the elbows, lifting them up above that shoulder height. We got 2 more. Inhale, sitting nice and tall. And use your exhale to hinge forward. Press down through the feet, extend the arms. Good, use your breath to do this. You want to use that fire ujjayi breath. We got 1 more. Lean back, let the abdominals catch. Lift the elbows up. Keep squeezing the forearms, wrist. And exhale, sit nice and tall. Pull the abdominals in. Hinge forward at the hips. Extend the arms. Inhale to lift all the way back up. Okay, here we go. Release and stretch it out. 3 deep breaths. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to center. All right, we're going to come in to bridge pose. 1 more deep breath here. So bringing your arms all the way up and walk your feet forward. Exhale. Just hang on to the sides of the chair. Roll your shoulders back and lift your hips up off the seat. Walk your hips forward and shift the weight. Knees over the heels. Lift up the chest. Taking a deep breath here in your bridge. Curling the tailbone under. 1 more breath. Strength through the arms. And slowly start to exhale. Bringing the hips back to the seat. And shaking out nice and gentle. Forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Pulling the chest forward. And gently rolling it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Now 3 ski swoops here. We're going to inhale, lengthen the arms to the sky. Exhale, lean it forward, swooping the arms all the way down. Swing them back behind you 2 more times. Inhale, lengthening. Arch the tailbone away, just like we do in cat-cow. Exhale, lean it forward. Lowering the head, reaching the pinkies up and in towards each other. 1 more. Going to release the shoulders now. And let go of the sitting practice. Getting ready for standing. Arms all the way up to the sky and shake it out. Let it go. Okay, a few more deep breaths here. Now go ahead and bring your feet about hip width distance apart. And shift your awareness by bringing your weight into your feet, pressing down to the ground, maybe drawing your feet in a little bit towards you. And go ahead, take your time to stand. There we go. Good. Now we're going to stand here for a moment and allow our body to auto-correct itself. So bring your feet about hip width distance apart and let's sway. Start to rock forward and back, shifting the weight from the toes to the heels, flexing and fanning the toes as you sway. Gentle rock. Good. And start to shift the weight side to side. So we're allowing our body to come into itself. Okay. Find its own bearings, its own center of balance. Now making your moves a little bit smaller and smaller. Keep going. I'm going to check. Make sure you can see. Okay, good. Until your body comes into its own stillness here. Finding that center. Energizing that beautiful Tadasana. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Press down into the feet to stay grounded. Inhale, lift up through the core to stay centered. Exhale to harness it all together with your breath. 2 more beautiful mountains. Being that conduit of energy between earth and sky. Growing, strengthening, energizing your mountain all the more. Thank you so much for joining me and staying with me, sticking with this so far. Let's come to the back of the chair now. So just go ahead and switch the chair. And I'm going to come right here. There we go. We're going to start with downward facing dog. Walk the feet back, elongate the arms, and take a moment here to settle into the back side of the body. We're going to walk it out, back and forth. There we go. Now, as we breathe into our lower back, let's go ahead and set up our downward facing dog. So you want to start with the shoulders here. While we're in chair, rotate the shoulders away from each other and plug them down your back. So you want to broaden through your upper back. So there's a little bit of a lift there. You're pulling your ribcage and sternum in, creating that protection around the heart and lungs. Yet your breath is still easily free flowing with no constriction. So take a moment to set up the breath, breathing strong yet free. There we go. And now with the arms, rotate the elbows in towards each other, lengthen through the fingers, and then maybe bring your hands down to the seat. Now you can bend your knees a little or a lot. You just want to lift your hips up and drive them back behind you, up towards the sky. Let's go ahead and shake our head yes a few times. And then side to side, no a few times. Balancing out the yeses and the nos. And last part, let's check our Uddiyana Bandha and our Mula Bandha. Pull the pelvic wall up, belly in. Deep breath here. Downward facing dog, relaxing the side waist, lengthening. Inverted V. Now slowly starting to walk the hands back up the chair. Nice and slow. Now take your time. We're coming out of an inversion. So the first thing you want to do is lock your eyes. Find a focal point to lock your gaze upon. Non-moving object, that's your ekagrata. Go nice and slow. Allow your body time to catch up with your mind. All right, here we go. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, lengthening to the sky. Exhale to center. Harnessing the energy, harmonizing it, grounding through the feet, keeping the eyes still, focused. And when you set your eyes to a single point, it calms the entire central nervous system. Good. Now let's come into our crescent warrior, stepping the right toes back and staying up on the back toes. So both toes are going to face forward and your feet are hip width distance apart. Roll the shoulders back and the front knee should be right above the heel. And always feel free to make adjustments here. You're never stuck in a yoga pose. You are always breathing, adjusting, and feeling your way into what works best for your body. This is your yoga and your personal journey. So let go of any picture you have in your mind of what you think yoga is and breathe into your body. All right, modified pyramid, straighten the front leg. Pull the elbows in. Bend the elbows as you lean upper body forward. Good. Inhale. Straightening the elbows, lifting upper body. Coming up on the back toes. We want to stretch all layers of muscle in your feet. Exhale, bend the elbows, hinge forward. And pressing back into that back foot. One more time. Inhale, lengthening the arms, lifting the upper body. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean upper body forward. And see if you can bring your hands to the back of the seat. Now breathing here, lengthening through the right hip flexor. So maybe pull the left hip back just so it's even with the right. And these are tiny, tiny movements and adjustments made inside the body. So they may not even be visible to you. And those are the magical adjustments, the ones that only you can feel within yourself. Deep breath. Now slowly start to bring your hands back up to the seat. All the way up to the top of the chair. Bend the front knee, bend the back knee. Inhale, use your inhale. That power to press up off that back foot when I got stuck, and set it down nice and gentle. Let's shake it out. Deep breath here. Inhale, pressing the hips forward, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, centering your energy. Focused on that ekagrata, eyes locked, core set, feet grounded, strong yet relaxed at the same time. Hands to the back of the chair, crescent warrior, other side. Step the left toes back. Hip width distance between both feet. Facing forward, toes in front of heels. Up as you press through the back heel. Good. And take a moment here to settle into your breath. Remember, we're just starting to feel our way from side to side, looking for any imbalances or tightness areas that need special attention. Here we go. Straighten the front leg. Bend the elbows, pull them in as you lengthen, lean upper body forward. Now there's equal weight distribution between both feet. Inhale, lift upper body. We're going to ease our way into this side. Exhale, pull the elbows in. Hinge at the hips. Leaning it forward. Hugging the hip bones in towards each other. Squeezing the inner thighs one more time. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lift the chest. And exhale, coming down. And maybe walking the hands down to the seat. Breathing into everything that connects the upper half with your lower half. So pull your energy in towards the midline. You want to hug all your limbs in towards the center midline of the body. One more deep breath here. Now slowly start to come out. Both hands come all the way up to the top. Bending the front knee and the back knee. Inhale, use that power to press off. And use your core to set the foot down, nice and gentle. Go ahead and shake it out. 3 deep breaths here. I want to let go of cleansing one system, and now we're on to the next. Releasing here, energizing, and reset. All right, coming into warrior 2. So now let's bring your feet together. Pick up the right foot, step the right foot directly back behind you. Both heels are going to be in one line. And the front knee, you can straighten it to whatever degree. But if you have it straighter, walk the heel forward so you don't put your joint system at risk. Left hand's going to stay at the top of the chair. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Lengthen here and use that right hand to pull your body up out of the joints and open it up to the side. Oh, Robert. So staying here. Robert, if I lose you, I might have to do another one. So be prepared. There we go. So now we're in warrior 2. Now let's straighten the front leg and reach the upper arm to the sky. Lengthen, reach the arm forward, down, and all the way back up around again. Hi, Mom. Oh, I love it. Look at your yoga balls. Okay. Come around. Up. Yes. Now before we get into the warrior, straighten your front leg. You might have to mute your phone, Mom. Good. One more time. We're just feeling into the body, opening up the hips. Takes a second to get the hips open, yes? Now here we go. Now bend the front knee. Bring your back arm behind you and use your back shoulder to open up your chest. Good. Lift up the front arm and use your back hand to pull your body, your torso up, centered, right in between the legs. And let's press. Good. Press the sides of the room away. I want to strengthen that medial nerve that runs fingertip to fingertip. Cross your chest. Yes. One more deep breath here. Broaden the shoulders. Pull the shoulders down your spine. Exhale. Front hand comes to the back of the chair. Straighten the front leg. Back arm comes up. Coming up on the back toes. Now here we go. Fists of fire. Now take your time here. Bend the back knee. And we're going to use your core. Inhale, press, elbow to knee, and set it down. Good, we're going to shake that out. Let go of any tension here. Deep breath. We hold tension in yoga poses, and you don't want to carry that tension into the other side. We want to come in from one side to the other side, crystal clear, so that's why we shake it off. Shake off whatever may be stuck on your back. All right, bring the feet together and step the left foot back this time. And don't be afraid to play with your stance. Maybe you took too big of a stance last time. You want to shorten your stance, bring your feet together a little bit more. Always feel free to grow and find what works best for you and your body. Here we go. We're going to open up to warrior two. Right hand stays center the front of the chair. Now use your left arm. You want to reach past the self to get that lift, to open up the entire body, just like a gate. And use that back arm to lift the chest a little bit more open to the side. So it's if you're using, good. There we go. Now maybe lift up that front hand. Good. And we're going to go ahead and press away. Start to go ahead and roll the wrist out too. Good. Top hand comes back to the seat. Let's straighten that front leg. Back arm comes up to the sky. And we're going to roll forward, down, back, and up again. Now this gives you time to connect to your breath. So you want to breathe through this. And gives you time to get your core set up nice and strong. So make that connection to the core muscles here. You want to pull the pelvic wall up and the navel in as you breathe. Good. Okay, here we're going to open it up at the top. Bend the front knee. And take your back arm to open up into warrior two. Broaden the shoulders, maybe pick up the top hand, and press. Press the sides of the room away. Breathe into that medial nerve all along across your chest there. Pressing it from one end of your world to the other. You're strong. Yes, beautiful warrior. Front hand comes to the back of the chair, and the back arm to the sky. Now maybe walk your back foot in just a little bit. We're going to come up on the back toes, turn the torso towards the front. Now take your time here. Remember, fists of fire. We're going to inhale, press off the back foot, and pull, elbow to knee. Deep breath. Good. Relax it down, and shake it out. Let it all go. Inhale to lengthen. Yeah. Exhale to center. Two more. Deep breathing here. Good, and last of the standing series is going to be tree pose. Really quick. There There we go. So we're going to bring the weight into the right leg, opening up the left knee, and just point, flex, and roll your bottom foot just a few times to allow it to open up and signal. There we go. Hey, Robert, sorry about that. Okay, we're going to come into tree pose now. Good. Starting with the right leg, opening up the left knee, and point and flex the uplifted foot there just to signal to the body that you're about ready to balance and kind of feel it out. Breathing into the body, relaxed state of mind. And either bring your toes down into the ground, heel to the inner calf, or upper thigh. It's wherever feels good to you today. And inhaling the right arm, lengthening here. Now take a moment, find your ekagrata, that focal point. Good. We're going to root down, maybe even imagine roots growing from the bottom of your foot all the way down to the center of the earth. Connect to your breath, connect to your core, and now let's lift off. Maybe adding in the left arm to the sky. Good. Either interlacing the fingers together and pressing the palms up as if you're pressing the ceiling away, or you can just have the arms lifted, palms facing each other, plugging the shoulders down your spine. Wherever you are at, breathing into your strong, rooted tree. And may your roots grow strong wherever you choose to plant your feet. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, hands to heart center, release it down and shake it out. We hold tension, and it's really important that we release it as well. Letting it go out of the body. Good. 2 more deep breaths. Balancing both sides. And getting ready for the next. Shifting the weight into the left foot now. Left side of the body. Opening up to whatever position feels good on this side. And maybe you coordinate a little bit differently just to balance out both sides of your body. However it looks, don't worry about that part. It's not about the external. It's all about how does it feel. Let's go ahead and add in. Left arm up to the sky. And if you need to hang on to something with the right hand, you can turn if you need to. Take your time here. Connecting and growing the roots. Settling in to the strength and wisdom of that tree. Slowly start to bring the other arm up. Relaxing the shoulders down. And know that even trees, they bend, they sway. And we learn here in yoga how to bend with the winds, be flexible, and not be broken by them. Soothing your central nervous system, set your eyes to one point. Deep breath. Now slowly start to release. Bring both hands in and shake it out. Now 3 deep breaths. We're going to end the standing practice. Get ready for final stretching and Shavasana. All right, right, deep bow and honor that intention. And let's go ahead and come back into sitting. Come back in. And let's get nice and comfortable. Start to let go of the practice. Let go of the fire side of it, the action. And come into that cooling, healing counterpart. Oh. There, I think we got it. Let's take a few deep breaths. Inhaling, filling the lungs to capacity. Exhaling, relaxing into your body. Signaling to your body and telling your body that now is the time to rest and relax. Now we're going to start with the right leg this time. So just picking up the right knee and starting to ease it around, just seeing how it feels. And point, flex, roll the foot out. Start to walk the hands up the shin, hooking the heel above the knee. Keep the top foot flexed to protect your joints. And stack heel, knee above heel. Now both hips are evenly grounded into the chair. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders square. Deep breath. Now pause whenever you meet resistance. Breathe through that space and melt. Now we're going to add in the arms here. Inhale, lengthen, circle, sweep arms to the sky. We're going to come into eagle arms, Garu Desana. So bringing the right arm above the left. Wrapping the arms around. Or just reaching for opposite shoulders. Just want to squeeze your shoulder blades wide, down your spine, away from each other. And then gently lift your elbows up to that shoulder height. Lengthen the back of the neck. One more big breath here. Exhale, release the arms first. You can shake out the arms if that feels good. And we're going to go ahead and cross this top leg all the way over. So coming into that cross-legged position, you can wrap the bottom toe behind the calf if that feels okay. Or you can just point the top toes down towards the ground. Just one internal rotation of the thighs in towards each other. And create that tourniquet effect here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist towards the right. Now take a few moments to settle in and settle down into the lower back. And take your back hand and grip the center of the back seat of the chair. Pulling the right shoulder back and sitting a little bit taller. And take the front hand, flip the front hand to face out, and gently press the back of the hand into the outside of the knee. Now drawing the chin in, lengthening through the spine. We're going to take the reverse breaths here. Inhale, let the breath out. Good. And as you exhale, pull the belly in. Oh, nice. Inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, pull the belly in. One more. Inhale, reverse breath, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Getting into the lower lumbar. Slowly start to come out. Back arm unwinds. And we'll go ahead and shake out the shoulders. Take the top leg, point, flex, and roll the foot. Yeah, we'll shake out the whole body now. Nice and crystal clear, refreshed, renewed. re-energized and transformed, transmuting everything that comes our way, right? Start to pick up the left leg and roll it out. Being grateful to our hips for carrying us all this way so far. Go ahead and walk the hands up the shin, taking your time here, setting up heel, knee, above heel. Keeping the top foot flexed, breathing into the body. Stay right there. We're going to add in the arms in just a second. All right. Inhale, lengthening arms all the way up. Exhale. And now we're going to bring the left elbow underneath the right, opposite one that you didn't do before. Either reaching for opposite shoulders or whatever feels good to you, or you can bring your shoulders down your back. Lifting the elbows up to that shoulder height, breathing into all these holding patterns, especially if there's any buildup, any layers of tension that may have accumulated here. In the arms and shoulders. Anything absorbed. Let's release it now. Good. Slowly start to relax the shoulders down. And let's cross all the way over. Pick up the top leg. And maybe wrap the toe around. Maybe not. Just point the top toes down towards the ground. You can internally rotate your thighs in towards each other. Lengthen through the spine. Good. Exhale, twist towards the other side. Trying to breathe into the lower back, that lower lumbar, by relaxing the belly and deepening your twist little by little using your breath. So taking the backhand now, and just placing it to the center of the back seat. And the front hand, you want to flip the palm to face out. Gentle pressure against the knees. Deepening the twist and elongate your spine a little bit more. Here we go with the reverse breath. So good with cleansing and optimizing our systems. Inhale, let the belly come all the way out. Relax it out just like a balloon. Exhale, pull the belly in. Just like how a baby breathes. Strengthening their organs. Inhale, belly releases. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, renewing, belly out. Revitalizing, pull the belly in. Your vitality organs. Optimizing them as we tap into the power of the breath. And relax, release. Unwind the upper body, let the shoulders go. Take the top leg, unwind it, and let's go ahead and shake it out. All right, here we go, final Shavasana. Lengthen as we reach. Let's take a few deep breaths. Letting go of the practice completely now. And finding that stillness. Placing the hands, palms, face up on the lap. Let's take a moment to let go of everything that we know. And that's what Shavasana teaches us. How to let go in a split second's notice. And it's everything we've ever been taught or told about ourselves. everything we've experienced, and it's hard to do that. So for some of us, this is the most difficult pose of all. Corpse pose. Finding that stillness and discovering everything else that there is beyond seeing, beyond hearing, and even beyond feeling. So let's see how far you can go in your final Shavasana on Transformation Tuesday. Now slowly start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Gently come forward into this space. And we'll take 3 deep breaths together to close. Inhale and exhale, harnessing this energy, remembering what it feels like and accessing it anytime you need it, making every part of your day that walking, talking, meditative state of mind. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming for Transformation Tuesday. Thank you so much. May your day be as fantastic as you are. And we will see everyone again on Thursday, same time, same place. And thank you. Bye, Robert. Thanks for sticking in with us. Bye, Joyce. We'll see you guys soon. Mwah.
Have a good afternoon.
You too. You too. Hey, Scopers.